Professional sports teams are showing no signs of slowing down, especially after that $6.1 billion deal for the Boston Celtics just a week ago. And our next guest sees even more upside ahead for his growing DC sports empire. Let's bring in Ted Leonsis. He's the founder, chairman, and CEO of Monumental Sports and Entertainment, owner of the Washington Capitals and the Wizards. It's great to catch up with you again. Thanks for being here.
Good to see you.
Let's start with some Capital stuff before we get on to the business stuff. 6 goals away. OV is from immortality. I mean, what has it been like for you to go through this and to watch this his entire career, and now he is on the precipice of history?
He's a really once-in-a-lifetime kind of athlete and human being. His family kind of adopted our fan base and family, and I think he'll be the only player in a Big Four sport to start his career, win an MVP, win a championship, break an all-time record with one franchise, and our city and fans just adore him, and feelings mutual with him and his family.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do.
Yes.
I can speak as one. You know, I was thinking about this, and but a couple seasons ago, it was like the franchise is aging, and it's probably going to be a rebuilding effort. And all of a sudden, here we are with the best record in the National Hockey League. And I was wondering if there's a business lesson somewhere in all of that you can impart on our viewers. Succession
planning is really, really important. You know, board of directors, public company, I serve in several boards. That's the most important thing you can do. And we really did very, very smart succession planning in our front office. We have the youngest coach in the NHL. We have the youngest general manager, Chris Patrick, and they've done an unbelievable job of being able to invest for the future, but to leverage the infrastructure and the players that we had. And, we have the best team, best record right now, and someone going after an all-time record, and the business has been unbelievably strong. But playoffs start in a month, and the great thing about pro sports is when the playoffs start, nothing matters. Everyone goes to 0-0, and that's when the nerves start to really kick in.
Yeah, the slate is clean when the playoffs begin. All of this, of course, is part of Monumental Sports. You own the arena, which obviously helps.
And the network. We bought the network.
And the network as well, which is one of the reasons why when you look at valuations, what do you see? Are you undervalued, or do you feel like there's a lot more upside?
Well, we're not public companies yet, although I do have partners, and I brought in a sovereign wealth fund as an investor.
The Qataris.
And we have very sophisticated corporate structures now, and the league is the level of sophistication, and as they've brought in private equity funds, we have to start looking at our businesses like we're pre-IPO. And I say, that doesn't mean we're going public.
I was going to ask you about that, of course.
But we have to start to look at how we corporately develop, and that we can reward our shareholders, and we can grow the business. I'm up here for the NBA owners meeting, and it feels more and more like it's a $100 to $200 billion enterprise where we have a strategic plan on how will we digitize every nook and cranny of the business? How will we globalize? Today we talked about with enthusiasm, the expansion opportunities in, let's say, Europe. That there's not a professional basketball team in London or in Paris. After we went to the Olympics, Adam Silver came back and said, there's unbelievable enthusiasm from fans, from sponsors, and that's a good growth vector. As we changed our media partners and we started to be more looking at digital expansion, and it's the Amazons, the Alphabets, the Microsofts, all of their growth is coming from outside the U.S. We have NBA Africa. Africa is going to have a quarter of the world's young population. It is the most strategic continent. And if you look worldwide, 9 billion people on the planet, 2 billion people have said basketball is my favorite sport. So I think the NBA right now is a growth stock. I think NHL is a growth stock. And, we're blessed to be in a big market and own NHL, NBA, and WNBA franchise.